What is up, everybody? Here on NGT Mobile Gaming, Spider Bite here, and I got some Boom Beach coming for you. Oh yeah, headquarters level 10. Yes, nice. You know what? I would have recorded a video last night, but my youngest daughter, Sydney, she just turned 7 last week. Yeah, she broke her arm last night, right above her wrist. They were playing on the swing, and her sister was pushing her, and she's a little bit high, and I think they were trying to jump off, and she fell off backwards and onto her arm, and we were at the hospital until I think we got home about 1 a.m. last night, unfortunately, but she's doing fine. She's a real trooper. They had to put her under to readjust her arm to get the bones back together. Fun stuff, huh? That's so she broke her collarbone about 8 months ago, or 6 months ago. Broke her forearm now, and our oldest broke her arm this year as well. We've had 3 broken bones in the past year. Fun stuff, right? Anyways, this is an update on Boom Beach, not my life, right? Okay, so we're at headquarters level 10. Now, the first thing, or one of the things I did, I mean, it was easy enough to do. I just brought in a stone storage. I still have these other buildings. Like, there are 2 defensive buildings, a cannon and a machine gun. I'll probably drop down very, very soon, as well as an iron mine. I want to get that iron mine going, actually. So I'm going to try and do that very, very soon as well. One thing I wanted to also do, though, was get the vault, because right now I don't have any protected iron storage. I only have, I think, what, 10,000 iron storage, but none of it's protected. So now that I'm bringing my vault up to level 9, I'm going to get some additional protection, not only for all my other resources, but I'm also going to get, I think, 4,000 or something like that for my iron. One other thing that I upgraded right away was my armory. So that's upgraded, and now I'm working on my troop upgrades. So I'm looking at the heavy, and then we're going to be doing some other troop upgrades. Finally unlocked the barrage, and I've used that a couple times. I do have some recordings. It's not live, but I'll go through it where I use the barrage quite effectively. It's a good addition to our arsenal for sure. So we have a bunch of upgrades. We can upgrade our rifleman, the Zuka, the warrior. I still don't have access to the tank. That's not until headquarters level 11. I've got our artillery here, the med kits, the shock bombs, and then our mines. We just unlocked the boom mine, so I only have 1. Woo! There's the boom mine right there. Maybe blow some warriors up if they try and attack my headquarters, right? So I'm hoping. And I got a sculpture going on because, you know, I had enough shards. I had magma shards. So we're going to be creating a new sculpture, and we'll see. I do have a new one here, the idle power stone chance plus 15%. So just it gives me an extra % chance to get those power stones, and I replaced my lowest level troop health gain. I think it was at plus 5%. So I swapped that out for the power stone chance. All right. So that's where we're at. I don't have, like, I haven't upgraded my radar. So if I look at the archipelago, I don't have access, obviously, to these other areas. But I'm using up, I mean, I don't really need that right now. I'm using up all my gold for my troop upgrades. So once I get more gold, this guy will be done in 1 day, 2 hours. I'm going to do some more troop upgrades. I don't really need to open anything else up at this point in time. I do have a number of bases here. We do have the Dr. Terror is in town. We still have Hammerman's HQ, which I'm going to readjust my army to attack. If we take a quick look here, I'll do a separate video for Hammerman's HQ. But I basically want to take out all these defenses as we go along here. These defenses over here really don't impact us, although, I mean, that boom cannon will be firing at us unless we stay to the right-hand side of these defenses. But taking all these guys out, because, I mean, we have these rocket launchers. If we just go for the HQ, then that's going to be bad. But I want to bring in heavies with a combination of Zukas. So the heavies will go up front, and the Zukas will be firing from behind and take them out that much more quickly. But that'll be a separate video. And we have a bunch of other bases. Again, I'm going to go backwards a little bit because I have some previously recorded stuff for some Blackguard bases as well as a multiplayer base. So we're going to skip to that right now. Okay, here we go. We're going to attack Flatted Fifth. We're going to scout it up beforehand, see what's up. Wow, we got these rocket launchers along the left side. We got the machine guns along the right side, but machine guns really aren't an impact on this base. I tell you, these Blackguard guys, they really don't know how to set a base. We got that cannon right in the middle, but again, we don't really have to worry about that cannon for the most part. I think it does fire at us a couple times, but let's check it out. So we're going to get rid of the first rocket launcher. If we didn't get rid of that first one, then we'd be attacking it probably within range of that cannon. So I'm going to wait a few seconds here. It'd be nice to upgrade my flares. I don't think I have an upgrade here on HQ10. But for those flares to last a little bit longer, because I do tend to wait a little bit before dropping them down. And the cannon's still firing, so I'm going to use a shock bomb just to get rid of that cannon fire. We're going to take out that last rocket launcher, and then we're just going to pop in back behind the headquarters, and that's it. Pretty easy stuff. I'm just going to skip to the end. That's the beauty of doing this after the fact. I can just cut this stuff out. You don't have to watch me for 2 minutes while I take down the headquarters with my heavies, right? And here we are. That was a full 49 seconds of just the heavies sitting there firing on that headquarters. I mean, they you know, the heavies are good. They can take a lot of damage, but they sure don't dish out a lot of damage. Anyways, there we go. That is our first Blackguard base. I know, I didn't, you know, I recorded a bunch at level 17, I think. A bunch of level 17 bases, but I don't know. I didn't post it. I don't know. If you guys want me to, whatever. So we got Teardrop. So we've got a full set of defenses on the right-hand side, full set of defenses on the left-hand side. I think what we're going to do is, you know what? Take out one of the cannons, right? Take out the cannon, because the cannon is going to cause us trouble up at the headquarters, right? So if we take out one cannon on one side of this defense, and then we attack all the other defenses on the other side. Actually, I took out both cannons with the artillery right there. But now I can just go up on one side, take out these defenses. Shock bomb is probably going to be pretty useful here. Let's drop... oh, no, I'm even just bypassing Spider. Yeah, there we go. Shock bomb. So we're bypassing those defenses. I mean, those archer towers, or sniper towers. This isn't Clash of Clans. Sniper towers are going to be well out of range by the time we get to the back of the base here. And it's all good. We don't even have to take out those defenses on the left-hand side. Beautiful, right? It's the beauty of having these heavies. You can just bypass. I mean, they take so much damage. I didn't lose a single one. I almost did. There's a one guy that's down to red on his health, but it's fine. So let's skip this as well. Nice. All right, here we are. That's another 20-second save. So we're at 69 seconds that I've saved off your life that you're watching, right? You didn't have to watch for those 69 seconds. You can put that time to something else. How beautiful is that? NGT for the win. Okay, let's go to the next base here. We got another 18. We got, is that Moose? Oh, rolling Moose. Nice. How fitting. Okay, so what do we got? We got a boom cannon up front. We've got, the rocket launchers. We got some machine guns. All right, the boom cannon is going to be our priority target here. If we take out the boom cannon, go up the left-hand side, take out that machine gun, and we can pop ourselves right in between those two rocket launchers, and the rocket launchers will kind of be useless, but it's hard, you know, when you have 15 heavies. They don't all just stand, you know, on top of each other. They sort of spread out. All right, so we got the cannon taken care of. We're just going to bring our troops in and let them go to town on that MG. And then we're going to flare up, like I said, in between those two rocket launchers. And then hopefully just let our heavies go to town. But we'll have to see. Shock charge the MGs just so we can get by. I mean, we have enough energy. We have enough energy to be able to do that. We're not going to use another shock charge. I'm going to drop down a med kit. Try and keep these guys up to health. And, okay, so there's the other MG, and then we're going to focus on the first rocket launcher and then drop our flare on the second. It's kind of a failed med kit right there, but that's okay. I don't think we end up losing anybody anyway. So there's the second flare over on that rocket launcher, and we're outside of the range. You know, sorry, we're inside that sort of dead zone for that rocket launcher, and, you know, we can use, I guess we may as well use the flare. It's the only structure left, right? Okay, let's skip it again. See how much time we can save on your lives. Woohoo! Another 36 seconds. Awesome. All right, Rolling Moose has been destroyed. And I think I replayed this one a couple times, so it's a bit out of order. So there are some other bases that we're going to attack, but it'll probably still show Rolling Moose on the map. All right, so we're going to skip to that. All right, we're back with, looks like Arc of Fire. Scout it out here and see what happens. All right, we got, whoa, MGs along the left-hand side. There's the HQ back. The MGs aren't even going to touch us. Wow, none of these defenses are within range of the back of the headquarters. So, you know what? let's just flare our guys up to the very back of the headquarters. We'll use a shock bomb. We'll use a shock bomb on these MGs here, these two MGs, because they're the only ones that are going to be within range. And then we just walk by. It's like a walk in the park right here. I mean, it kind of looks like a little park. We'll get some extra energy off those buildings in the back as well. We take those out, see? And then, you know, all we're going to do is use our artillery to help out our heavies take out that HQ, because we all know how long it takes them. I mean, we've saved enough time. Let's see if we can save a little bit, at least. We'll wait until I use the artillery. I'm just waiting on that last building to be destroyed. There we go. Make sure all the heavies are outside range of those mortars, and then we're going to bring in, 4 artillery. We don't have to skip this time. We don't have to skip this time. And we take out the Arc of Fire. How beautiful was that? All right, what do we get? See that extra, the extra statue I have for the 15% extra power stones didn't really help me out right there. What's up with that? All right, we got sunburn. Did I get a sunburn when I was in Florida a couple weeks ago? Yeah, I think I did a little bit. But my sunburns always turn into a tan the next day. Okay, so we got these MGs and flamethrowers up front, but you know, it's just a matter of getting past them. We got the boom cannon. I think we're going to focus in on the boom cannon and then take out the 2 sniper towers and the mortar. We can use a shock bomb on those defenses because we will be able to shock bomb them all. So there's the boom cannon. And then I think we're going to come up on the side of the MGs instead of the flamethrowers. I don't like getting lit on fire. That's the problem. Forget it. I might even take out these MGs. Let's take out these MGs to get some extra energy, right? I mean, are we even... The sniper towers aren't even shooting at us, so it's all fine. Okay, so focus in on the next sniper tower. We're going to bring in the shock charge right there. All right, all the defenses are disabled. And then we just basically flare up the other sniper tower first. And then the... because a lot of our guys are again... The mortars have a dead zone. The dead zone isn't as bad as the rocket launchers, but they still do have a significant dead zone. All right, then we're going to pop them back up here because otherwise those guys are going to go to the left and take out those boxes and crates and then go after the flamethrowers. We don't want them to do that. And let's skip now to the end and for the win. We got this one lone guy firing on that other building. There. But I'm not going to use a flare. I'm just going to use artillery. A full 24 seconds to take down the headquarters, and we win. Let's hope we get some crystals this time. That would be nice. At least one. Come on. And no. Thank you very much. Boom Beach. Okay, let's see what we got. I mean, we're attacking lower level, you know, would you call them lower level bases? The Black Air bases. Okay, hammer time! Well, we got the boom cannon. We have, we're probably going to have to take out all these defenses. We'll use the artillery on the boom cannon first. I haven't really used the barrage. I'll use the barrage. I do have a multiplayer base that we attack, and I'm going to use a barrage on that. And it was pretty effective. Obviously, I've seen it how effective it is on defense on my own base. So let's take these guys out. We're going to go after the flamethrower first. And, yeah, there we go. While we at least shock bomb that MG on the left-hand side. We're just going to let these guys go to town a little bit here. Hopefully take out this other MG on the right-hand side. Then we can start using our flares. Thing is, with your flares, and I think what I want to do is start looking at bases a little bit more strategically and identifying exactly what I'm going to do. Because I was kind of nervous here, especially mid-battle. Am I going to run out of energy? Am I going to have enough flares? And you'll see after we take the sniper tower, I'm going to flare up in back here, where I could have just flared up on the first MG and then on the mortar, right? But in the middle of battle, it's like, no, I don't want to lose any troops, and I'm trying to think, yeah, well, I have enough. Well, I obviously had enough energy to put flares on both of those defenses, but I wasn't sure exactly at the time, so that's why I dropped the flare sort of in the back in between both of those defenses. But here we go. I'm not going to skip this because it's almost destroyed. But yeah, when you go after a base, I mean, you can calculate, other than the barrage, because the barrage you're not exactly sure what you're going to take down, right? Because it's not, you know, if I take the artillery, I know exactly how much damage it's going to do. I know exactly how many artillery I have to fire at a building to take it down. and how much energy I get back from that building. With barrage, you could take potentially multiple buildings down, right? But you don't know for certain in most cases. Okay, so we got arms race, but you can go back without the barrage. You can go back and calculate exactly how much energy you're gonna get, and define your attack very, very specifically. Exactly what you're gonna attack when you're gonna drop a flare, when you're gonna use medkit, etc. Right? Okay, so this one, we've got these 3 defenses right on the front, but they're all out of range of the back of the HQ, and we have these big dead zones for these rocket launchers. And like I said, unfortunately, all 15 heavies will not stand on a dime altogether, so we are going to take damage. We've got guys far on the left that are going to take a little bit of damage from the rocket launcher on the right, and vice versa, the one on the left damaging our troops on the right. But hey, what are you going to do, right? And I probably should have dropped the flare. I'm not sure why I didn't drop a flare on that last rocket launcher, but I think we're good. I don't think we lost any troops anyway, so that's fine. And then we have enough energy so we can assist with taking down that HQ. So pretty nice. And we just skipped ahead there, another 24 seconds for defeating arms race. We got a crystal. No crystal. Anyways, you can tell by where the metal comes in. It's too far to the right. It would have been further left if we got a crystal. Okay, we'll be back in a second. We got one more multiplayer attack, and that's it for this video. It's a nice long one. Woo! Okay, so here's the multiplayer attack. We're going to attack this guy down at the bottom. How you doing? Okay, so he's got a level 10 HQ, but look at his sniper towers. He hasn't been upgrading his sniper towers. I mean, that one's level 7, sure, but his other sniper towers aren't really upgraded. He's got cannons. It's, you know, a couple MGs at the front. Those mines really bother me. He doesn't even have his I don't know why he doesn't have his boom mine. I don't see his boom mine. Did you guys see it? I don't know. I don't see it. Anyways, so I'm going to use the barrage for the first time. I want to take out, not only I want to take out that high-level sniper tower, but I want to try and take out a lot of those mines that are in and around his base. So there's the first barrage, and let's drop down another one. So we have enough energy to drop down 2 barrages. It's going to be a long time before we can probably drop down 3. And then we're going to use the artillery to try and get rid of the rest of these mines. Like, all those mines are gone, and the mines do a lot of damage on your troops. So it's good. And you can't shoot them, right? It'd be nice if you could shoot them. Anyway, so we took out the rest of the mines, and it helped us, obviously, because we took down the health of some of those other defenses, that machine gun and the sniper tower on the left-hand side. So now we can bring our heavies in, and I really don't have to direct them, at least initially. And the nice thing is they're going to take out those residences, so we get additional energy for using our flares. So once we take out some of these buildings, we're going to let them just go at it. Unfortunately, they split up. We've got half of our heavies on one side and half on the other. But so we're going to let them take out the sniper tower. Then we're going to focus on these cannons. I thought about letting them go a little bit longer just to get some additional energy, but I think we have enough. We should be good. So that's one cannon on the right-hand side, another cannon on the left-hand side, trying to heal them up a little bit. And then we do have enough energy to flare up the last 3 defenses, the sniper tower, the mortar, and then the other sniper tower, and then we should be good. We just take out the HQ, right? There we go. We got 6 energy. Yes, 7. All right, there. Done. Done. Last sniper tower taken out, and we'll have just enough energy for a final flare on the HQ, and we win! Here we go at the tail end of the attack, and boom, the headquarters is gone, and I believe this time we'll get some crystals. There we go. Look at those red crystals. Beautiful. I like the red crystals because it usually gives you additional health for your troops. I like that. I want more health. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. We'll catch you next time. We'll have some more attacks, and we do have some Dr. Terror videos coming up, and I do want to attack that Hammerman's HQ and use some different army configurations. I know I've been using heavies, but they're very, very effective, especially for rapid defeat of these Blackguard bases. Anyways, Spider out.